welcome to another video. And today I just love doing this. I do, I really do. Anyway, today I am going to do a video which has been asked to do so many times, and it's not the singing one. No, I'm gonna wait till my throat gets a little better before I do that. But a lot of people in school have asked me if I could do a video tutorial on how to draw stuff.
A video tutorial, yeah!
I'm not cutting that out. You're gonna be on YouTube now, Daddy. Anyway, so
A video tutorial, yeah!
Anyway, today I am gonna show you how to draw Amy. Of course. I'll be right back. I'm missing something important. I need this. It's not my channel without it. So let us begin, shall we? Okay, so for this you're going to need some sheets of paper. I've only got one. You're going to need some pencils. You're going to need these, which is basically felt tips. But you're also going to need a thick black pen. Yeah. Anyway, so this is how Amy would normally look, but I'm going to show you how I draw her. And you guys can even tell me who your favorite Sonic character is, or tell me how you draw Amy. So let's get started. Okay, so if I push this back, here we go. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in here and get a pencil. Make sure it is sharp. You don't want it too sharp. So you also want to get a sharpener in case it's not very sharp, and a rubber for any mistakes you make. So you want to quickly just sharpen your pencil if it's not that sharp. Of course, this one's jammed. There we go. You want it like that. Yeah. Nice pointy end. Now how I normally have to figure out how I'm going to do this. But of course, I'm going to draw her with her hammer. So I'm going to start by drawing a circle like that, a very light circle, and I'm going to do little lines to indicate where her eyes and stuff are going to be. So if you just want to take your time to try and draw that, just pause the video if you have to. Next, I like to draw the little neck of the character, and then with straight lines just come down how far I want the body to be, and I think that's a good size there, and just round it off the edge. Sorry, as my screen went off. So just do that. Can you see that okay? Pause it if you need time. Next, what you're going to do is you want to figure out where her body and ends are going to be. I'm going to draw a circle where her arms are going to start, and circles down here where her hips are going to be and where her legs are going to come out. So she's holding her hammer. You could try with your pencil, try and hold the position you think you want it in. So I want her sort of having one hand on the hip and one arm like that. So she has her hammer back here, and you want to try and make the sketch. So let's start with the hip. So if I flip this video about now, you will see this is the side I want the person. So her arm goes around like that. So what I'm going to do is just with a very faint line come out, and where her elbow is, just draw another circle, and then come down for another arm like that. Can't see it very well. Okay. Then you want to keep doing that for her holding the hang. So we want the elbow to come sort of down. So just draw that first. Draw it coming down like that. Oh, excuse me. So you want it coming sort of down like that. And then, as you can see, the arm shoots up straight, so like that. It's hard to see. like that. What's next is you're going to decide how big her hammer is going to be. So we want the end of the hammer to come like that, and we're going to have it so her hammer is there. You only want to do some lines at the moment. It's going to rest on her shoulder, so it is like so. Can you see those lines okay? You'll see it in a minute. What's next is your legs. So I'm going to have it so Amy's legs are open. So I'm just going to circle, do where the knee is, and then back down and draw another circle for the foot. Don't forget the hand there. And then you want this one as well. Okay, next. It's time to actually start drawing her. So I'm going to go and get a darker pencil. This one looks okay. I want to sharpen it though, because as you can see there's no lead. You don't want it too thick though, because after this you're going to use a pen, and that's not going to work. Hang on, I think we'll just stick with this one for now. Right, the way I do this is I like to start with the base. So I'm going to do that. Just so you can get a nice muzzle shape, and don't forget the little nose, like so. Just take your time, guys. Afterwards, I like to do the eyes next. So I'm just going to do a line where the eye is going to be, and starting at the edge of the muzzle, I'm going to do that. And then afterwards, you want to decide where she's going to look. So think about where you're going to look. You have to think about where you're going to look. So just do the pose and remember where your eyes are looking. So my eyes are sort of looking in this direction. So then you want to sort of just do some ovals for the eyes. Voila. And don't forget the eyelashes, they're very important. You want to draw some eyelashes like this. What you want to do now is start doing the top of her head. Now, I make this quite simple. What I do is I just do a little shape like that, and then from there I draw the ear like so, and I do the inside as well. So then it should look like that. And don't forget the ear on the other side as well, guys. That's very important. Just decide where the other ear is and just do a small trace of the ear as if it's behind. And then the bits that have to show, just darken it. It looks like that. And the other ear, you can see I did a little bit of tracing and made the outer bits you can see dark. Now at this point, it's time for the hair. Or as I like to do it first, I like to do the neck sort of first. If she's holding something, then I'll do the hair later, but at this point I just bring the neck dark down there, and then of course the little white bit like that. And it doesn't have to be perfect. And then bring down the start of the ear, we're gonna curl around, so this will be the start. And then you want to do want to keep doing little patterns like this, just so. There we go. We now have Amy's hair. Take all the time you guys need. And don't forget the eyebrows. I always seem to do the eyebrows last, but remembering about it early will always help. Next, what you're going to do is we're going to start work on the dress. Now, Amy's dress, I actually got this design from a really cool guy on DeviantArt. Or a girl, I can't remember who she's called, but it's kind of funny. But I got this from when Amy was giving him Sonic a birthday present, basically. And I love this design, and I've been using it ever since. So I will probably find the comic and I will link it to you guys just to show you where I got this dress design from. So what I'm going to do is, basically it's just Amy's normal dress. So we want to stop down here where the hand is, and you're going to bring the dress out just a little. And it's kind of different. So you want it sort of looking like that. And then this is the part where we start doing the hands. So just like that. And of course you want to then draw her bracelet. And my hands are horrible, guys, so as you can see, it just looks like she's putting her head there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we don't want 5, so I'm just gonna rub that out and do 4, and then make it look like the thumb's going in behind, which should happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then if I have there, so that's a horrible looking hand. Okay, then you want to continue with the dress. You're gonna take a nice white band around like that, and this is where this design comes in. You want to put a buckle in the middle, like so. Voila, and then it goes to the normal white bit at the bottom. Then when I do the dress, I like to do the tail automatically, which I do when doing that. And you guys can pause the video, try and copy it best you can. If you guys would like to send me pictures of your finished piece, like when you've done this tutorial, my account is Dragon Queen's Lair, which will be in the description. Yeah, but anyway, let's get on. So now we are going to do the other arm, and remember to, so we have sort of a curve there, and what we're gonna do, we have to remember that's where the hand is. Nope, that looks, that looks pretty bad. And you want to make it so it looks like you've actually, bad laptop, turn back on. So the hand sort of comes like this. And then you want to get the thumb as well. And then of course you want to, inside the hand you want to start by drawing the hammer's thing. Don't forget the bottom there. So I'll give you guys some time to draw that. Okay, now it's the final bit. You want to draw the sides of the hammer out towards the actual hammer, and very lightly just start to draw a rectangle like so. Like so. You have to draw a rectangle. I don't know if you guys can see that because I'm very low down. So then you want to make it quite darker, and then you want to give curves like that. So that's basically the hammer done. It's very long, but we can fix that in a minute. No, actually I'm going to fix it quite now. Okay, so we want to sort of that, and then curve, and then that looks better. Alright, what we're going to do now is finish her off with some legs. So you want to bring down her legs from the ovals, like so, and just do socks of her boots. Again, take your time, guys, it doesn't have to be perfect. You've got a rubber there, so. And then finally, you want to work on her boots. So what I'm going to do is just draw a very faint boot shape. One boot is going to be facing forward, and then the other is going to be facing the side, like so. And then of course do this final design, and basically, guys, you're done. It is now time to use black. So what I'm going to do is go into my felt tips, and there's a special pen that my mum used to find. Where is it? it's not here, so I guess we're going to have to use this one. What we're going to do now is I'm going to quickly go over all the lines that I want in my picture. Don't have to use everything, but you know what I mean. So here we go. I'm going to speed it up for you guys. Okay guys, so that is done. And as you can see, I've made it so Amy's eye does not appear. What you want to do now, stop turning off please. You want to take your rubber and you're going to rub away all the pencil markings. Okay guys, so that is basically done. Now comes the best bit ever. Color! So what you want to do now is get the main colors of Amy. So obviously you need sort of green for the eyes. Does that work? No, it's too dark. That's a good shade there. You guys can get a picture of her if you want, just to help with color. This is another sort of, is that a brown? Or is that a black? I think it's a brown. We don't need that at the moment. We need this, which is a pink, obviously. We want red for her dress, yellow for her bracelets and the buckle. And then finally, what we're gonna do next, actually, I think that's what we need for now. We'll need the grey as well. Okay, so what we're gonna do first is her main, oh wait, there is a colour I'm missing. Where is it? There it is. Can't forget the pail. So what I like to do first is do the, any bits that I'm missing, just go around and see if there's any bits that I've forgotten or didn't get drawn on very good. There we go. So we're gonna take our pink and we're gonna colour these. So I'm gonna speed this up for you guys, and yeah, but let's just colour her. So when you're colouring, you have to be very, very careful, because as you can see, I accidentally coloured in part of the hammer. And since Amy's hammer shows that's yellow, I can't do anything for that now, which means I've made an oopsie. But what I can do is make it part of the hammer and then extend it out here, and then I can make that red, because that will make sense of the red. Let me see how that looks quickly. Okay, so the hammer goes out there. Like that. That's basically it. So now as you can see, I can just make that red. Problem fixed. Now, what? Since I started with red, I'm going to continue and make her dress, boots, and the rest of her hammer red as well as doing her buckle and her bracelets. Let's do it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and continue to colour Amy in. You guys know how to colour her. Just leave the belt white, and also you need to add the grey down here and do her pale as well as her eyes. But apart from that, you guys are basically done. So I'm going to finish drawing this, and if you guys make a mess with the picture, if you're doing what I'm doing, that's absolutely fine. When this is finished, I'm going to use scissors to carefully cut her out, and then she's going to be decoration for my wall. So next time you can see me, I may have some Amy based stuff on my wall and behind me. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this tutorial, and if you want to see more, then please say so, and please tell me which character you'd like to see next. So I'm just going to finish this off, And then, yeah. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that, and I know I enjoyed it, because I'm always a fan of drawing. But anyway, if you guys do want to see more, please comment down below and tell me what you'd like to see next. And maybe, you never know, I might do it. So right now I have to go and do stuff for my parents. Empty the dishwasher, go hang out the laundry, stuff like that. Meh. But anyway, yeah, so bye.